New pedal day courtesy of Blind Panic Devices. Welcome back to Boring Gear Reviews, and today we have a brand new pedal from Blind Panic Devices. This is the Bad Signal. This thing drops today, it's available right now, so let's get into the controls. First up we have time, and this will control the length of the delay. So counterclockwise, it'll go all the way down to about 30 milliseconds, and fully clockwise up to about 900 milliseconds. And obviously, the longer the delay time, the more kind of degraded and kind of dirty it sounds. Below that we have tone, and this will act as a tone control. So the further counterclockwise you'll turn it, it'll roll off a bunch of high end, sounds more old, analog, and the more clockwise, the more brighter and kind of like classical PT 2399 it sounds. Next to that, we have feedback, and this will control the amount of repeats in the delay. It's going to be pretty interactive with the tone control, but here you can get into self-oscillation. Below that, we have dry and wet. Dry will control the level of your input signal, and wet will control the level of the affected signal, the delay signal. What I love here is that you can actually boost both signals, and I'll show that you can actually add grit and texture and saturation just with the dry and wet controls. Next up, we have a three-way toggle switch. In the up position, you're going to be in the ring modulation setting. In the down position, you're going to be in tremolo, and in the center, you're not using any of those. Below that, we have a three-way toggle for fuzz. In the center, it's off, and then in the up and down positions, we have different levels of kind of degraded wet signal. Then we have frequency. If this is in the ring position of that three-way toggle, the frequency control will control the pitch of the ring modulation. If it's all the way down in tremolo, it'll control the speed of the tremolo. Next up, we have envelope, and this will determine whether or not the envelope is on or off. So up, it's on, down, it's off. When it's on, it will also engage the next few controls. Sensitivity is linked to the envelope control, and it's based on the input signal. So counterclockwise, it's not on, and then clockwise, the more sensitive you get. Peak sets the peak point of the envelope. Speed is a three-way toggle that'll control the reaction speed. So up is slow, down is very slow, and the center is fast. We got our bypass foot switch on the right, and the left foot switch is going to be a momentary foot switch that engages oscillation. And this is going to be married to this little center two-way toggle where in the up position, it will cut off feedback with the left foot switch, and in the down position, it'll engage self-oscillation. We've got top jacks and power, and then expression control as well. And the expression will control the frequency. I would show that in this video, but my TRS cable died, and I didn't have time to get another one. And for everything in today's video, I'll be using my 2024 Verso Orbit. From there, we're going into the Universal Audio Apollo X6, and then using the Soft-Tube JMP 2203 amp plugin. For this first clip, we're going to start with the Small Sound Big Sound Fuck Overdrive. I have a full demo of this and a bunch of other Small Sound Big Sound pedals. You can click the link right here and check that out. And that'll be going into the bad signal. Here are my settings. And at the end of the signal chain, we're going to have the Old Blood Noise Endeavor's Sunlight for just a little bit of reverb. I haven't necessarily done a demo of the Sunlight, but I did do like a 30-minute creative meditation with the Dark Light, which is the dark star and the sunlight together. And you can check that out right there. Okay, so what's really cool in this sound is we're going fully wet with the signal, and in the tremolo setting, we get kind of this, we're not losing the signal because the time is so shallow, but we get this chopping, degraded, it sounds like parts of it are even like reversed. It's this really rad, lo-fi degraded signal. There's also a little bit of resonance in the EQ, so we get like almost feedbacking at some point. It's a gorgeous sound. right, so in this next clip, we're using just the bad signal. Let me pause for my settings. And this is a great example of how we can use the boosted dry and wet signal to add a little bit of dirt and grit. I actually love this sound. It's really killer. It almost feels like console saturation, like when you push the input of a console or preamp, and it just adds a little bit of saturation. It's not distortion. It's not even overdrive. It's just saturation. And the sound we're getting is this kind of ring mod, this like dying robot battery sound. So you can almost hear the delay kind of like fall with each repeat. It's a really awesome sound. We'll also be using the oscillation foot switch, so you can hear how you can use that to swell in this, beautiful chaos and then kind of have it linger as you're playing underneath it. It's really nice sound. Enjoy. And lastly, we're bringing back the fuck overdrive, and that'll be going into the bad signal. Here are my settings. So in this delay, it's really kind of smearing together. And what I love about it, it kind of creates this like rhythmic chugging behind my playing. And the way it's kind of worked out with the timing here is I'll play something and then you'll hear this kind of dirty delay pop in, and I'll play something and it'll pop back in. So it's almost like a snare drum on the upbeat, but like a really kind of lo-fi degraded one. It's such a cool sound. For this last clip, we're going to use like a very kind of like dream-like sound. Here are my settings. You'll see the difference between the tremolo and the ring modulation as we switch the settings, but both sounds are just so interesting and kind of experimental, and it really feels like kind of like a totally new type of thing. Anyway, it's a great sound. Enjoy. all for the bad signal from Blind Panic devices. I say it every time I do a Blind Panic video. Matt's a mad scientist. His approach to stuff is super cool, fun, unique, and very, very personal. You know, like he's 3D printing knobs, he's 3D printing the nut for the expression jack, he's 3D printing washers, he's doing custom artwork. There's always a ton of options on his pedals, so you can really spend time, dive in, tweak knobs, and have just a lot of fun. One little thing too, all the switches go in the same direction. They're all going up and down. I know that seems obvious, but there are so many pedals where it's like some go up and down, some go left and right, and it's so annoying. So even little touches like that kind of go a long way. I know you can also head over to Pedal Experiments channel. Phil has got a cool demo cooked up, I'm sure, and I'm looking forward to watching that next. But yeah, if you're into it, check out the link in the description below. I'm definitely into it. I love a dirty, lo-fi, weird delay. And this thing is capable of quite a bit more than even I've shown. So it's like a really fun pedal to actually dive into and experiment with. So many pedals, you know what they do, and you almost come to a sound quickly and then kind of leave it there. I don't feel like that's the case with any of Matt's pedals. So lots of fun, lots of experimentation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you dig this kind of content, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos every week. And until next time, peace.